play. Ladies, gentlemen, brothers, sisters, and friends, this is an historic occasion, a moment we have dreamed and worked and fought for longer than we ourselves have been alive. The light that kept our fathers and our mothers tuned in to possibilities of a better future when they were slaves. The insights they gleaned, the hopes they hoped, the prayers they prayed have come one step closer to being answered by what you have collectively done by your presence here tonight. I have been told that there are 2,800 of us here, and we occupy facilities which were meant for 2,400. That's a pretty good indication of what price we place on our freedom and on the men and women who are dedicated to fighting for it. You might have wondered why I, who am an actor and a performer, among other things, was chosen to give the keynote address tonight, and I myself, when called upon to do so, had moments of hesitation and doubt, and I wondered why choose me for such an important task. I guess the one reason which makes sense is that I represent that aspect of black culture which began in Africa with the storytellers and came down to the great rhetorical giants who have stirred us by their words in the past. But I think the time has perhaps come when rhetoric will begin to take a back seat. When action, and I was so stirred by that possibility that I decided tonight to give my few remarks a subject, a title, a text, which I want you to listen to very carefully. The text is very simply, it's not the man, it's the plan. And for those of us who need more explicit information, those of us still caught up in the dream that rhetoric will solve our problems, let me state it another way. It's not the rap, it's the map. We have been blessed in our past with many great leaders. Leaders whose qualifications have been proven by what they did and what they said, and even by the fact that when the time came, they didn't hesitate to give their lives. And their dedication and their hard work has been born fruition, bears fruition by where we are tonight. And I don't call for a moment of silence and gratitude for what the Father has given us, but we shouldn't go forward without remembering that we are a continuous case. We celebrate tonight, but we don't celebrate the past, we celebrate the future. And if anybody has a right to celebrate the future, I'm sure that we must be that particular people. We have had great leaders in the past who have stirred us with their words, with their hopes, and with their dreams. I remember coming to Washington in 1963 when Dr. Martin Luther King stood at the Washington Memorial and the Lincoln Memorial, and he said to the world and to the Congress and to the nation, I have a dream. Now that dream of 1963 was not realized then. It was not realized at the time of his death, and it is not been realized now. At the time when Dr. King died in 1968, he was in the process of organizing his forces and calling upon his people to come one more time to Washington, D.C. And I have a feeling that had he come that time, he would not have said, I have a dream. He would have said, I have a plan. And I feel that that plan that he had might have made the difference. You know, it might do us good to examine what some of the plans our previous leaders have had actually were. And perhaps the great misfortune that we never had a chance to get from them, either individually or collectively, just what the plan was that they had in mind. And that's why tonight the burden of my appeal to you, the 13 Congressional Black Caucus members, to give us a plan of action. Give to us a 10 black commandments, simple, strong, that we can carry in our heart and in our memories no matter where we are.